Jamie, can you tell us about the changes, the sort of threshold changes there were from parts 1 to part 2 to part 3?
I think part 1, for me, it was just kind of getting everyone on a kind of level playing field after A-level. We'd all studied various different sort of syllabuses and exam specifications, so getting our kind of content knowledge up to a certain level. Part 1 to part 2, I noticed a very big jump in terms of the level of criticality that you needed to kind of show in both your essays and in kind of your responses in seminars and that sort of thing. Not just taking references and putting them in and saying Trudgill says this, therefore it's, you know, it's kosher. It should be, you know, you've got to compare arguments and get your own kind of independent thought in there. So actually, this might not be right. This might be a bit different. What about this? What about that? So questioning things a lot more and showing that in your essay at part 2 compared to part 1, I think was a big jump for me. Part 2 to part 3, I think it kind of, in terms of the sort of how recent the references are on the sort of material that you're reading, it's got to be more leading edge, up to date, rather than say just taking a random assortment of references from various kind of sources. So yeah, I think it's, for me, it was a very subconscious kind of process. I wasn't sort of fully aware that I was becoming more critical, but I think in terms of the way the lecturers guide you to read certain things in certain ways helps bring this skill on, and then before you know it, when you're looking across the essays you've written, you'll kind of see how your writing develops and becomes more critical as you go along. So
great.
that's for me.
Thank you.